This is a video for the multiple choice section of E3 Digital Essential Skills. Unit 3, Digital Footprint. Digital footprint definition. When you walk, you leave footprints. You can see these footprints, but they don't stay for long. When you use the internet or digital services, you leave behind digital footprints. It is something that you cannot see. It is a history of all the activity that you do online, and it is permanent. So how does this come about? It's every keystroke that you do. So when you click your mouse, you're leaving a digital footprint. When you post something, you're leaving a digital footprint. And when you submit something, you're also leaving a digital footprint. So you leave behind trails which show where you have been and who you are. On this slide, you will see examples of digital footprints. For example, when you shop online, when you use social media, when you use your citizen digital footprint, when you use your smartphone, and when you use your network. And from observing all the trail that you have left behind, you can see that it is substantial. If we take online shopping as our example, you use your email address, put in your own address, your phone number, your credit card details, your product search, and your most frequently bought items. It also brings up your average shopping basket, your most browsed products, and the products you're likely to buy. That leaves a considerable digital footprint behind. There are two types of digital footprint. The first we will explore is the active digital footprint. This is information you intentionally share online. You could post on social media. You could send an email. You could fill out an online form. You can comment on a blog, and you can upload your photos or videos. This is something that you intend to do. You have that choice. The second is passive digital footprint. This is the data that is collected automatically without you actively providing it. It usually happens in the background and you're normally not aware of it. For example, when you log on, you provide your IP address, and you also provide your location data through GPS. You provide your browsing history if you're searching on the internet, and any website's cookies can then track your behavior. And finally, there are specific apps that will collect your usage data, and they will be popped into your browsing as well. So why is this a problem? Everything you post online is permanent. Everyone can see it, not just your friends. You're sharing space with people you don't know, therefore you don't know how they will treat your data. You lose some degree of privacy if you share your information online. For example, think, who owns the photos that you paste on Facebook? Your digital footprint reveals a lot about you. Your online self has a lot of value to third parties who will exploit or sell your information. And every site you visit gives them more information. And there is no way of stopping this tracking. So your digital footprint can affect job opportunities because employers will search your name and check what you're like. It will influence your college admissions. It will impact on your privacy and security, and it can be used for targeted advertising. There are some advantages of tracking, usually done through cookies, and that is it personalizes your search. Websites will track your preferences so they can recommend content or products that you actually like. Security and fraud prevention. Banks and websites will also track unusual activity, and the bank can therefore alert you that there has been unusual activity on your account, and that could actually save you from identity theft. Navigation and location. Services apps like Google Maps track your location, so they can provide you with up-to-date information, for example, traffic alerts. And finally, it's to improve their service. So companies use their tracking to fix any website errors, and therefore they're going to help you improve your user experience. Tips to handle your digital footprint. Know what your footprint says about you. People will make judgments about you based on your digital footprint. Manage your privacy settings. Therefore, you make sure that you only share the information or data with the right people, or the people that you would call friends. Manage your cookies. You can block unwanted third-party cookies, and that will stop the tracking. A rule of thumb is to always think before you share, and use the acronym THINK. T, is it true? H, is it helpful? I, is it inspiring? N, is it necessary? And K, is it kind? And that will help keep your data safe online. Delete any unused accounts that you might have. This will lower the risk of identity theft. Always use strong passwords. These passwords are your first line of defense against cyber attacks. If possible, use private browsing tools available for the Mac and for the PC. This erases your browsing history, your cookies, and the cache when they are then closed. There are additional resources that you could take a look at. 3 of the best that I have found on the internet are as follows: from the Internet Society, from NGN Poly Library, and from Becca Lee Jarrow. There are many YouTube videos available, and I have found that these 3 give us what we need for our essential skills ICT.